In the dense, humid jungles of this hidden world, a conversation is taking place. Gale, fresh from her duel with Kira, stood before a towering Sangheili warrior. The alien, clad in gleaming armor, leaned on his energy blade, his mandibles clicking softly in thought. "To your father." The Sangheili rumbled, his voice a deep, gravelly echo. "He was a warrior of great honor. I remember him well. He fought with the heart of a lion." Gale's blue lightsaber hummed at her side, a familiar comfort. A smile touched her lips. "He spoke highly of your people as well," she replied. The Sangheili straightened up, his energy blade igniting with a sharp hiss. "He taught you well, I see. But teaching is one thing, experience is another. Shall we test your skills, little one? A friendly duel for old time's sake." Gale's eyes sparkled with challenge. "I thought you'd never ask." The jungle clearing became their arena. Blue light met crackling energy as saber and blade clashed in a dazzling dance of combat. The air filled with the hum of the lightsaber and the hiss of the energy sword. The Sangheili was a whirlwind of controlled aggression, his movements fluid and powerful, born from a lifetime of battle. Gale was fast, her form precise, a testament to her Jedi training. She parried, dodged, and thrusted, her blonde hair a streak of gold against the emerald backdrop. But the warrior's experience was a formidable wall. With a swift, unexpected maneuver, he disarmed her, the tip of his energy blade hovering inches from her throat. The duel was over. He deactivated his weapon and offered a hand to help her up. "You are skilled," he admitted, a note of respect in his voice. "But you rely too much on your training. True strength comes from the heart." Just then, General Fortney emerged from the dense foliage. His powerful physique and long black hair commanded attention. A proud smile spread across his face as he watched the end of the duel. "A valiant effort, Gale," he said, his voice warm. "You hold your own against the best. It's impressive." He clapped her on the shoulder, a gesture of camaraderie. "I must attend to my duties, but well fought." With a nod to both Gale and the Sangheili, he turned and disappeared back into the jungle, a figure of authority and strength. Gale watched him go, a thoughtful expression on her face, still catching her breath from the intense sparring match. The Sangheili warrior simply nodded, his respect for the young exile clearly growing. The jungle was a place of testing, and Gale was learning lessons that went far beyond the blade. As the quiet stillness of the jungle returned, a new figure emerged from the trees. It was Kira, her friend and sister in arms, her expression a mixture of admiration and something more, troubled. She approached Gale cautiously. "That was amazing," Kira said, her eyes wide. "I was really worried about you." Gale smiled, deactivating her lightsaber and clipping it back to her belt. "That's so sweet, Kira. I'm fine, I promise." Kira was relieved to hear that, but something was on her mind still. Kira wrung her hands, hesitating for a moment before blurting out, "Gale, can I ask you something? It's personal. It's about, well, it's romantic advice." Gale raised an eyebrow, surprised. "Romantic advice? from me." She gestured for Kira to walk with her along a winding jungle path. "All right, I'm not exactly an expert, but I'll do my best. What's on your mind?" As they walked, Kira poured out her heart. She wanted to do something special for Arka, unsure of where to start. She was also worried about what the Queen will think of her. Gale listened patiently, offering gentle insights and encouraging Kira to be honest with herself and with Arka if the moment arose. "The most important thing," Gale concluded, "is to be true to your own heart." The conversation then turned to the Queen. Kira spoke, her voice trembling, "But what if the Queen does not like me? Arka loves you, that is clear to see, and so will the Queen." Kira seemed to take the advice to heart, a look of resolve replacing the uncertainty in her eyes. "Thank you, Gale. That really helps." Later that day, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Gale found Fortney overseeing the camp's defenses. "General," she called out, "a few of us are getting a card game together tomorrow evening. We were hoping you'd join us." Fortney turned, a rare, relaxed smile gracing his features. "A game of cards. It sounds like a welcome distraction. Count me in." The promise of a simple, friendly game felt like a small beacon of normalcy in their complicated lives. A transport ship descended from the clouds, landing in a designated clearing. From its ramp emerged a fresh platoon of Sanghaili warriors, their armor polished and their energy blades secured at their hips. Reinforcements had arrived. The camp buzzed with renewed energy and a sense of heightened security. The lead warrior, the one Gale had dueled, greeted the newcomers, his posture exuding authority. The alliance was growing stronger. As evening fell and the twin moons of the jungle planet rose, a sense of calm settled over the camp. Gale, however, felt a pang of curiosity. She hadn't seen Kira since the Queen of Khos arrived. She found one of the camp aides tidying up near the command tent. "Have you seen Kira?" Gale asked. The aide looked up. "Oh yes, she was summoned a few hours ago. She's with the Queen of Khos, some sort of meeting, I believe." Gale frowned, worried for her little sister. But she knows Kira is stronger than she believes. A new idea, a bold one, sparked in Gale's mind. She knew where Fortney's private quarters were, a secluded hut on the edge of the camp. Under the cover of the alien night, she made her way there. The sounds of the jungle were a symphony around her as she approached the softly lit dwelling. Taking a deep breath, she slipped inside without knocking. Fortney was at a small desk, reviewing star charts. He looked up, startled, as she entered. A slow, intrigued smile spread across his face. "Gale, to what do I owe the pleasure of this surprise visit?" Gale walked toward him, her movements confident and a playful glint in her eyes. "I just thought the general might be lonely," she purred, leaning against the desk and tracing a pattern on the star chart with her finger. "And I thought perhaps you'd prefer a different kind of game than cards." Fortney's smile widened, his eyes locking onto hers. He stood up, closing the distance between them. "Oh, and what kind of game did you have in mind?" he asked, his voice a low murmur. The air in the small hut crackled with an energy that had nothing to do with lightsabers or energy blades. The night, it seemed, was just getting started,